You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, the level of hate that ESPN has for one Caitlin Clark is getting to legendary status. Her career just started, and I'm starting to have flashes of Skip Bayless and LeBron James. I mean, truly, that network is ate up with the anti-Caitlin Clark campaign. Monica McNutt and so many others over there that talk basketball have run their mouth about Clark in a derogatory way, and all the rookie has done is lead the WNBA in assists, and she's among the league leaders in I don't know how many other categories. But yet they're leading a campaign to still try to keep Angel Reese in the Rookie of the Year race. And I did a video earlier, and I showed everybody on that video, look, we're past Rookie of the Year now. We're into MVP conversation, all right? Most valuable player. You can see right there, she's tied for second with Sabrina Ionescu for number 2 in the MVP race from FanDuel's betting lines. People are starting to put a lot of money on Caitlin Clark. And by the way, this is her record, or the Indiana Fever's record from last year, 13-27. Well, it should be noted, they've already won 11 games this year, with quite a few games left to go. My gut feeling, they're going to win at least 5 or 6 more games than they did last year. In other words, she's led her team to significant improvement. Well, ESPN's getting destroyed right now, and as well they should, because they released a top 25 list of WNBA players in the league as it stands today, with the league restarting after the All-Star break and the Olympic break. The league starts back tomorrow. Caitlin plays on Friday. Let's get to this list because, wow, really? Seriously, this is where we're at, but this is where we're at. So here we go. This is the list right here. The individual play so far in 2024 has been stellar, headlined by a spectacular run from Las Vegas Aces' A'ja Wilson that could go down as one of the best in league history, and so it was no debate that she would keep her spot as the number 1 player on ESPN's top 25 WNBA player rankings, now updated through the unofficial first half of the season. Now, I can't argue with that. All right, she's a total beast. I'm not the biggest fan, but she is a beast, and I do think she's going to win the MVP. But, man, the level of disrespect that ESPN decided to wager in the direction of Caitlin Clark is pretty unreal. Angel Reese is on this list as well, but wow. Okay, so we got A'ja, we got Breanna Stewart, Nafisa Collier, Alyssa Thomas. What? Why is she way up at number 4? I would love, inquiring minds would love to know that. Jonquel Jones, you guys know I like her as a player. Jackie Young, Sabrina Ionescu. Man, there's Hamby. Is she going to make the court when she pauses for time to sue the crap out of the Aces? Khalid Copper right there, Kelsey Plum. And you're noticing as we go down this list, Easy Magbager of the Seattle Storm. I don't know if I said that name right, but I'm looking at these statistics. And I can tell you right now, I've seen at least 2 players that should not be ahead of Caitlin Clark. And I got to be honest with you, Arike Abuwale, she's got an argument to be in the top 10 too. Jewel Lloyd, Caitlin Clark, number 15. We had to go all the way down to number 15. I venture to say she's a top 5 player in this league right now. And far as league interest goes, forget about it. She is the number 1 player in the league. Far as actual interest goes, I just did a video earlier about the viewership and everything that is coming into that. Social media video views, my God, 800 million. Not to mention attendance, revenue, all of it. Ratings, you name it. She could be the WNBA most valuable player far as players people care about, which should be a thing, but the Olympics ignored it. So this is what they had to say. We didn't include rookies in our preseason ranking of the top 25. Now everyone has seen the 2024 draft class enough to know Clark is an easy pick for this list. An easy pick, but you still disrespected her. After a 1-8 start against a rough schedule, the Fever have gone 10-7 and are in the playoff positions. Clark leads all rookies in scoring and is 13th overall. She also leads the league in assists and has dealt well with enormous pressure. So let me understand this. You threw in she leads the league in assists as some kind of a side note at the end? That's the level of disrespect that ESPN is showing Caitlin Clark right here. Seriously, 17.1, 5.8, 8.2. Not to mention three-point shooting and nearly a block a game, etc. And they got her way down at 15. I mean, seriously. We're starting to get epic in the disrespect category. ESPN hates Caitlin Clark. Let's just be honest. Little feedback here from Clark fans. Caitlin is top 8 minimum if rankings were solely based off this season and not including legacy status. Legacy shouldn't be involved here. This is supposed to be through midway through the season. Laugh out loud. Just casually, the last sentence leads the league in assists. She's easily a top 10 right now. I mean, come on. There isn't one player on that list a WNBA owner would take over Caitlin Clark for the next 10 years. What a biased, ridiculous list. ESPN is a joke. There's no doubt about that. This is the interesting one. All right? And I think it's got something to do with what you're seeing. ESPN with its all-black staff on the WNBA. All you got to do is watch an ESPN broadcast, listen to pregame, listen to halftime, listen to postgame. 2 out of the 3 women on that panel hate Caitlin Clark, and you can tell it. It oozes from their pores. Seriously. So ESPN with its all-black staff on WNBA, DEI hasn't hit ESPN in the league yet. So unbiased for sure. Yeah. I mean, come on. That's a sarcastic remark, by the way. Not even close, but it's not a surprise. Top 10, but we already know that. She will prove that the remainder of the way. Man, come on. We all know that this list is severely flawed. Yeah, this guy says, how about bring Chris Berman back for an Indiana Fever game? That would be awesome. The new ESPN is an abomination. They've been an abomination for 10 years now. Seriously, they've lost their damn minds. It's crazy. It is crazy. I mean, that's crazy. Honestly, don't understand how Plum is ranked higher than her. It's nuts. Some people throwing some shade at Angel Reese. Reese is too high. She's a glorified role player. It's hard to argue with that, you know. God, man, that's crazy. That is crazy. Leading the league in assists and only player averaging better than 15, 5, and 5. Easily top 10 or better player right now. There's not 15 better than Caitlin. Clark is an easy top 10. Reese doesn't belong on the list. I've seen a little bit of that. They're cowards. Seriously, Angel isn't top 100. Wow, Angel getting some real shrapnel here. Poor ranking, should be top 8 at worst. That's outrageous. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. I have her top 8, but I think top 15 is fair. Okay. It's often difficult to compare cross positions. It's bonkers. I mean, bonkers that they got this going on. The gap between Clark and Ionescu is 8, but the gap between Clark and Reese is only 4. Laugh out loud. Yeah, they're going to try to prop up Reese no matter what. Clark should be higher. Reese is not a top 20 W player yet, but she's on pace. Don't care. It's ESPN. Honestly. Immediately lost their credibility with this. Who still listens to woke you ESPN? They got drug. Absolutely drug. Tell me what you think in the comments section. She's number 15. ESPN, clearly, with their anti-Caitlin Clark bias, hey, ESPN, your racism is showing. You might want to cover that up. Everybody can see it. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.